ว่าแล้วหายไปไหนจะแชร์โพสต์
วันนี้กูอ่านแล้วว่าซื้อในตลาดในห้องสมุดค่ะคือหางกาย
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Gather!
Shudder!
Solidify! Solidify!
สวัสดีนะครับสวัสดีคนดูทุกคนเจอกันในGenshin Impactอีกแล้วไอ้โว้ยอะไรกินเหลือเพียบเลยยัง
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart. but even I don't take them that seriously.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
เป็นใครมาจากไหนแนะนำตัวหน่อย
More speed. Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how...
Well, along with the other 2 commissions, one of the Meanwhile, it doesn't feel what I mean
นี่
to
มี
say
คนดู
is,
ขอสคริปต์นะค
unless
รับ
you have... and even if you did,
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
they only set that up as a port to get... But if you really... That's not what... Voyaging far and wide...
But it's an armed...
That part is up to you. If you're able... The Alcor is...
Then there's no time...
Yeah, this is so dull.
อืมบินไปได้ไหมเนี่ยบินไปจะไหวไหมได้ได้เนอะทำนะทำไหมทำไหมมาไม่ทันโอ้ยจริงๆตัวลม2มี2ตัวแล้วก็มีนะที่เด็ดเนี่ยสวัสดีคนดูครับนี่พูดคุยกันได้นะครับ โอ้ยมี2 แต่ตัวดีก็ดี
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuianos. Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that, judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth...
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by
I prefer... This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the
The Crux clash. There are two important rules. 1, so you've got nothing. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch. And with Liyue safe...
But we didn't...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament
Is there really such thing as a masterless...
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fit. As for whether this shell has any practical...
Yep. And the way organizing the clash is my way of... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Master...
You just want her to take part in your...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the...
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the end.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
งั้นเรายังไม่ทำดีกว่านี่เด็กม่วง
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Order guide you. I will have order. Solidify.
ชั้นบนก็
Stabilize.
Beg for mercy. It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
I'll protect us. Access denied.
Next on the agenda. Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen? We're way behind schedule.
Hãy gọi lại. À.
Order guide you.
Shudder! Yeah. More speed.
Stabilize.
Yeah.
Để đưa cho anh ạ.
on the
Gather! This is order!
โอ้ยยุบเดี๋ยวอะไรก่อนเลยตอนนี้มาถึงเฟสจากเกาะก็แล้วมันเป็นอย่างเอาได้จบจำวันตอนนี้ดีกว่าเพราะว่า
The rite of parting? Did
Have you
something
heard?
terrible happen
The
again?
rite of parting.
More speed.
ดูแล้วไม่มีใครคุยด้วยเลย
I guess I'll... More speed.
ไม่รู้เหล็กไหล
Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyss.
ก็คือก็คือ
But we grew up together after all. I'll read the cathedral if you're injured.
คนที่ตัวของตนสุดดีไหม 42โลละถ้าเป็นตัวให้มันดูเนี่ยได้เลยมาสักสู้กันนะเลยสู้เดียวนะชอบ
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I swear on the archons, I can't go any lower.
Can't you give me a better price?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
I swear on the archons, I can't go any lower.
But we grew up together after all. Error.
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Error.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Rebooting.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Next on the agenda.
Welcome to Mom.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the water of icy frost. The rising floods. In the image of the wilderness.
Go, Barbara!
Crush!
Gather!
No touching!
Blaze over! We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Let the torrent surge forth! Let the torrent surge forth! Surge of vengeance!
Wow. ก็ไม่ยากนี่สวัสดีคนดูครับสวัสดีคุณวงกดพรเหรอสวัสดีครับว่ายังไงดีครับเรียกไม่ถูกครับชื่อว่า
Stabilize!
เป็นเกมนี้เหรอเป็นหรือเปล่าเข้ามาเล่นด้วยกันก็ได้นะครับมาแบกผมหน่อย32 ครั้งไปเล่นด้วยกันก็ได้แหม ดาเมจผมยังเด็กๆอยู่เลยมาเล่นมาฟาร์มของด้วยกันก็ยังดีสู้หรือจะไม่ถูกนะเพราะว่าไม่ชอบผู้ชายที่สุดของดีๆที่สุดสิ่งต่างๆน่าจะได้หาเติมนะเมื่อกี้เนี่ยครับ
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
You can't run from death.
คนเขา4-5-4-6ก็ยังท้อเลยสนใจมาก
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Wagner's. Mondstadt, welcome.
Stabilize!
Born of ice and frost. Shudder! Vengeance will be mine! Rack and ruin! Crush! Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
สวัสดีคนดูครับที่ดูแข่งกินได้ตัวเนี่ยตลกตัวเองเลยคุยกันได้นะครับบอกว่าอาร์ติเต็กสีทองนี่มีเต็มคางนะ
Gather!
Let the show begin.
I will have order.
Let's dance. All hail.
Beg for mercy. I condemn you. Born of ice and frost.
Let the show begin.
Stabilize.
Shudder! Flood of frost! Eye for an eye!
โอ้ไม่มีขัดของอ่ะ
Access denied.
จ่องดีจ่องดี โอ้ก็อย่างว่าหายไปไหนมากลับมาแล้ว
Next on the agenda.
เล่นด้วยกันไหมมาจอยสักหน่อยไหมเข้าเกมเลยนะดูเหงาเนาะ
Gather.
เพราะปกติก็ไม่ค่อยโกออกกับใคร
Protect us. Thorn of
จ
ice
น
and frost.
เริ่มอยากจะมาทำตัวทีก็เลยหาคนเล่นด้วยพอดีจำก็พอจะด้วยคุณได้แล้วอ่ะแล้วไม่ได้ก่อนนั้นแย่มากเลย
Let the show begin. Access denied. Ouchie. Let's dance. Hi.
Stabilize.
Hi.
Crush! Freeze to the core! Rack and ruin!
Wow, มาสามชิ้นเลยรอบนี้ทำได้ ที่จะเล่นเป็นเลซิ่งอะไรพวกนี้
Stabilize.
I'll protect us. Hi. No touching. Let's dance.
Stabilize.
Go, Barbara, go!
Beg for mercy.
Let the show begin.
เข้าใจใจแดง
Gather.
No touching.
Crush.
นั่นไงปัญหาเกิดโทชิยังอยู่ไหมเนี่ย ก็เต็มแล้วเนาะไปครับโนเอลดีเลยขาดช่องนึงให้ทำไมไม่ออกป้องกันเนี่ยป้องกันอะไรไม่มีคิดลองต้องเป็นป้องกันกับโจมตีหาใหม่ตัวเนี้ยตัวรูปลักษณ์ของพี่หมีเลยนี่อ่ะทำเล่นเลยโมโห ใส่เลยครับไปสู้ไอโนเอลเมื่อกี้ไปไหนเนี่ยเลยเขาไม่ได้ชอบครับก็ละเนี่ยซ่อมกันแล้วว่าเนี่ยอันนี้ป่ะนี่การชี้โจมตีเป็นลงพลังชีวิตให้เยอะน่ะลงชีวิตอีกแล้วเครียดครับเว้ยไหนเรามีเยอะแต่ส่วนใหญ่พลังป้องกันจะทิ้งไปเกือบหมดแล้วนะไม่เป็นไรไปก่อนดีกว่าช่องว่างมันเหลือนี่ใช้3 ดาวเลยคุณเดินเข้ามาแล้ว4 ดาวมี2 ดวงดาวสวย
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
ครับน้องตรงนี้ฝันดีนะครับน้องหรือพี่ไม่รู้เรียกน้องไว้ก่อนโอ้แก่แล้ว ฝันดีครับฝันดีไลฟ์ทุกวันนะครับเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้เรามาคุยกันใหม่ก็ได้มาเล่นด้วยกัน
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
ครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Gather! The hunting.
More speed.
เฮ้ยไอ้นี่ สวัสดีครับสวัสดีคนดูไอ้ตอนเนี้ยมีเห็นไหมดูกันได้นะ
Shudder! You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Crush! Yeah.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. We're way behind schedule.
พูดถึงเราก็อยากจะไปดูหนังสายฟ้านะเราก็จัดเลยต่อเลย เ
It's so nice to de-stress. Next on the agenda.
Act 3 Mom ma'am
Solidify!
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, I was wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time, Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
ลุงมั่นใจเหลือเกิน
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me, so they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of kung fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just
a village arm wrestling
really
champion, huh?
average.
All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
สมัครเดี๋ยวนี้ไม่ใช่
Wait.
อัศวินผู้มีเกียรตินะ
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that... It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware
สวัสดีคนดูครับ
only those without visions can enter the tournament. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie.
สวัสดีคุณดูครับ
Could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon too. Put
คลิป
down
นะคลิป
Battle
ลู
of
มิเน
the
สกับสัต
Storm
ว์กับ
Terror.
ไอตัวชาย
Whoa.
ก็ชอบเลย
Might as well declare her the champion
กัด
already.
กันดี
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever
เอ
seen.
อรู้แล้วเจ๊
By a
แล้วดี
long
เลย
shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the
เรื่อง
stakes
นะไซ
this
มอน
time to attract
พูดทำ
top
ไมเนี่ย
talent.
หืม
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance. Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being
คุยกันหน่
here.
อยเร็ว
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
เดี๋ยวปล่อยให้
I'll
ผม
leave you
บ้า
to
พู
your
ดคนเดียว
preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still... Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me.
ตีอย่างเดียว
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
โอ้ย
How am I?
ไอ้หนุ่ม
What a strange guy.
อ้าวทำไม
How
กัน
was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
เจ๊เจ๊มาดูเลย
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with... Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The rails show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to look very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
เดี๋ยวรอธาตุก่อน ถ้าเรารู้ธาตุสายฟ้าเราจะเอาตัวนั้นไปเล่นได้พอน้องเล่นได้ทุกธาตุแอบคิดว่ามันต้องมีดาบของน้องอยู่ก็เล่นไลออนไปก่อนแต่ว่าตัวไม่ต้องจัดไป90เดี๋ยวไว้ก่อนแค่นี้พอ
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax! My girl's at the top of her game! She ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the...
maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief... Given my stature, I have no fear of Still, I'm sure... He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all... His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge? Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be...
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes the switch.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk...
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous... I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies... What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of...
yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial tradition. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also... However, there is only so much that can be discerned from... Come with me. Some post-match and...
ที่มันจะทำอะไรเราบอกว่า
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind, and the wisp. It is things of this
as crazy as
my humble... To think a human, and not to mention your
Hey, stop it!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental ability? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is?
It's nothing really. It's been a long journey, honestly.
Perhaps such However, Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Gather!
Beg for mercy. Shudder!
This is order.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
สวัสดีคุณดูนะครับ
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have...
I desire to know what meaning and what influences the gods... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now dimension with no...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is...
Oh, right! We got so...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will...
ทำเป็นคาซุฮะมึงนั่นแหละที่ต้องสู้กับกูเนี่ยอ้าวหรือเจ๊
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osail, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing...
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the but today's final round will surely take... As for our other combatant... he... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous round. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something does... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
เอาละมิชชั่นหายกูอะ
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh?
มันตั้งใจมาขโมยแบบเนี้ย
Who would dare do such...
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest The vision was the prize that I had offered.
Well, if you I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can send...
A
wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's
Oh,
seize this
le.
chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Oh, น้องกระตุก โอ้ยน้องเป็นไร ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลโอ้น้องหน้าสั่นเลยโอ้ขอโทษ
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Next on the agenda.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
No touching!
I'm out.
We're way behind schedule.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure—
No boat could ever match the speed of the
wind. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or if I could activate—
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I'd prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This could... I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Rise!
I will have order.
No! No! Do what you want, but please! Don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the—
No!
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it! Were you just trying to—
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other though few tales tell of a master. After seeing you command multiple— Come, why don't you give it a—
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable— No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking, it seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time, and Captain Beta... But still.
The one he knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case...
Huh? If it doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment.
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime...
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning.
More speed. More speed.
ได้ไปประมาณ 30,000 กว่าที่ประมาณ7 นาทีได้ไหมแล้วที่เป็นดอลลาร์เนี่ยก็คือแบบจบห้วนๆไปเลย